Bose has unveiled new noise-canceling headphones to replace the most classic, most ubiquitous Quiet Comfort 35 model that has been the standard noise-canceling headphone. You see it on every airplane. You see it in every Starbucks. You see it on every bus. Somebody's got one. I'm talking about the Quiet Comfort 35 and the various versions of it. They're changing it up. Not just coming out with a refresh like they typically would, but instead a whole new design, a different look, a modern take. This could be hit, this could be miss. I'll tell you why. When you've got something that's working so well, you're moving volume like that, and people are satisfied with your product, and they're constantly upgrading to the latest version, they're hanging on to them. When you go and make a change to the headband like this, some people might not like it as much. I hope it's light, because the attributes of the ultimate kind of travel headphone for the majority of people, surprisingly, what matters to them, it's a long list. I mean, noise canceling is on there, sound quality is on there, but comfort, weight, size when packed up, all these things matter. So it's a risky move. It's a tough move. It looks cool. It definitely looks better. I will give them that. The design looks really cool. There's the headband goes into this chamber on the side of each ear cup and slides through it for adjustment. It's a very unusual look to it that you're not going to see on other headphones. So I commend them for putting together a package that looks modern. It looks like a futuristic version of what they've been doing. But like I said, if the comfort's not there, if it's not delivering noise canceling on the same level as the previous version, you're going to have people that are upset. It's a tough product to update. People just really underestimate how many of them are out there and how many satisfied customers exist. So they're calling it the 700. Noise canceling headphones 700. Kind of a weird name as well. I guess they're getting rid of Quiet Comfort, getting rid of 35. They're going to be $400. And there's also 2 new sets of totally wireless earphones. So I guess they got the in-ear style. They're doing a new version of that. That looks a lot like what they currently offer. So I don't know how different that's going to be. So $400 is not cheap either. It puts it squarely in the territory up against some of the Sony stuff that we talked about on the channel. The latest Sony ones with the crazy product name, what was it? WH1000 XM3. Wow. How about that, Will? You didn't expect me to come with the heat, with the hot fire, as the youngsters say. You don't know what the youngsters say, Will. You're living the life of a man.
No, I'm old.
You're living the life of a man in the world, and that's what people love about you. So. But anyway, these headphones, these new Sonys, WH1000 XM3, got so much love, not just from me in my video when I put them up against the QC35-2, but it got so much love from the whole tech community, in fact. And they're frequently discounted on Amazon. They're available in a couple different colors. They have the built-in voice assistant. They charge over USB Type-C. They have touch controls. And, I mean, people loved them. And people said, myself included, that the noise canceling was also a level above the Bose product, or at least comparable. So Bose had to do something. The pressure was on. Sony was catching up, I guess. So this new model is going to have USB-C charging, which I think is a must, in 2019. And believe it or not, their most recent version of the QC product didn't have that. It's still micro USB. Anything with micro USB in 2019 feels like a museum item. It's crazy how that happens. You see the micro USB, and it wasn't that long ago that it was the standard, but you just feel like it's a subpar quality product. Not to mention the fact that inserting it, a bit of a nightmare. You got to flip it around. Will, you don't want to flip it around. Guy like you?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the weight, 254 grams. Maybe, Will, you can look up for me the weight of the previous version, QC35-2, the weight of it. Let's see if this is heavier or lighter. Over-ear design, new acoustic and electronics package with new digital signal processing. So they say the noise canceling is even better. We have a weight here, 0.52 pounds. Could we get that in grams? I have this number in grams. It'd be a better comparison. New 8 microphone system for phone calls. That's, what is it? I think it's half a pound in grams, 235 grams. So they are heavier. That's what I was worried about. So the new version is ever so slightly about 20 grams heavier. This seems to be the thing that happens with these modern headphones. They want to make them look really good, but unfortunately, there's a consequence in the weight department often, and then you have to wonder about comfort when you're carrying more weight. I know I'm being nitpicky, but like I look at this stuff for a living, so it's hard not to be. So active EQ sound management, built-in Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa. They say it's got quick charge now. That's a must as well. And that's going to happen over Type-C. So 15 minutes for 3.5 hours of playtime. That's pretty sweet on the new version. And 20 hours total. So shipping June 30th. You know I'm going to check them out. But I think they're good looking to start. That's a start. That's all we got right now. And I think they're good looking. And it's been a long time coming because they kept that something resembling that previous version for so long.